All right, we're back. Circling Back Podcast, Wash Media HQ, Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, otherwise known as That Boy. Rough.
I don't know if it was a good move or not to raw dog that bing bong, but I did, and I'm here now, and I'm worried I might have to leave you and Dan and Randy in like the next 40 minutes, but I think I'm gonna make it.
Dave, you rolled in today with a tall boy Tervis.
Yeah.
Iced out.
Yes.
Black.
Right.
Brew. Black. I looked at it and I thought, that's more aggressive than I can go right now.
Yeah.
Raw dog in a bing bong does not sound couth.
That's Dan Regester.
What's up, boys?
Ooh.
I want to set the record straight first off. The person that would send the woodland critter blood orgy gif during the birthday emails was my partner in crime, Rob Fox.
I didn't want to out him. I didn't want to be the one to out
You
him.
would
don't
get
think
him
he'd
a
care.
promotion or even a pay raise at our job right now if they found out.
I'm glad that you're here to reveal it, because I didn't want to be the person that outed the spiciest GIF that usually existed in those email threads. But I'm glad that you did.
It was kind of a glue gif. If you know what I mean? Like if you got that,
If it
you
wasn't,
knew it was everyone needed to come
He
with some
did it
heat.
every time to the point that it's expected. If he did not respond with that, he didn't give a shit about it.
No, morale was gone.
I'm not kidding when I say that it set the tone for me at Grand X when I got that day one, and I was like, all right, this is how we operate now. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. I never responded, actually.
I respect that.
To the point
I very rarely responded.
That nobody actually responded to my own birthday email,
Been there.
which I love.
Been there.
Don't need it.
Is it still raw dogging bing bong if you have ice in it?
Yeah.
Isn't it cold?
You're just
brew?
kind of, you're weakening it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually that's a question I'll ponder for the rest of the
You're
show.
in Texas, dude. You have to have ice, especially in a Tervis. It doesn't keep it freezing cold.
You're right about that.
Are you fully optimized? What are you putting in there? MCT oil?
This is this is raw dog.
Mm.
Yeah, I should be. I wish I was, because it's the Wednesday after a really big weekend. Tuesday's the day where it really starts hurting. Wednesday's just kind of like a get back, on your feet day. It's been a little bit off for me because I did sneak a workout in, my first workout after 40 yesterday.
How'd that go?
Went well.
Yeah.
Went well, made it through. No pops that I know of.
A lot of kettlebell work.
No. Well, actually a little bit. There's a little bit, yeah. Steel mace, just a lot of midlife crisis utensils.
Just working on mobility.
Yeah, longevity. It's real fun, Will.
I'm not looking forward to it. I saw yesterday, I got some blood work done yesterday for my testosterone.
Yes.
And I looked down at the sheet and it said William DeFreeze, 37 years old. And I thought to myself, I think I've said it. I've been viewing myself as 38 lately, and seeing 37 on paper felt really good. I was like, okay, I got 3 more years.
I'm excited for you to get like just jacked. Like a jacked Will.
See, I need to buy some weights. I need to turn my garage into an absolute just sweat factory.
From what I've seen, testosterone, you don't even have to work out hard.
See, that's exactly what your boy needs. I'm thinking about pivoting though. Do you want to talk this out?
Yes.
Based on my appointment that I have on Monday, I'm thinking about pivoting from the pills and just going straight injections.
Oh, you're not already?
No, I'm doing the pills because
popping
what
yourself in
they
the
told
ass?
me was that if you do the pills and you stop doing it, your testosterone returns to its to what it was before. If you do the injections, you're pretty much just signing up for doing it for a really long time.
It's for life.
Like you just go in the pits after. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that. But I'm 2 months in and I'm like, I think I want more.
I'm a little disappointed because I went to the doctor, got my teeth tested right in the middle. So 650.
What you told me at dinner, it sounds like you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, but that's kind of disappointing.
You wanted to be 4-dig.
Yeah, no, I want to be down so I can get to you.
You got to tank it, dude.
Yeah,
You got to
dude.
go to like Hattie B's, eat
Eat a
just like a full
cheeseburger.
chicken,
Yeah,
have a Coke, maybe a beer,
I'm
and then
eating
go
too
get it
clean.
checked. Yeah.
They
On
ask
that
you if
magnesium
you're
kick.
fasting when you walk into the facility and you just have like chicken wing sauce all over your mustache.
Yeah, whatever. I fasted.
Yeah, I'm fasting
You
right
give
now.
them like that look.
They're like, you have ranch dressing on the collar of your shirt, sir.
You smell like sizzling fajitas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did not get fajitas at Matt's El Rancho. Go ahead, hit the button.
You
Hit the button.
essentially got fajitas. You got a steak
Metal
that you cut up
Ranchos,
into
Metal
smaller
Ranchos,
strips.
And then I
Metal
got shrimp.
Ranchos and Metal Ranchos.
At Micah's request.
You also had a Diet Coke and then went and worked out after.
Legs.
The ripple effect of your side shrimp order is wild because it has real estate in my head. Randy said that he might start doing it. Those
gotta
grilled
do it.
shrimp on the side looked pretty delectable.
And who knows how many listeners are going to go to Matt's El Rancho now. Hit the button.
Matt El Ranchos. Matt El Ranchos.
There's going to be a
Matt El
time when
Ranchos,
people
Matt
are
El
sick of
Ranchos.
that.
Oh, I listened to the Micah episode
the
and
show.
I was like the second time. I
Your
think.
fear, yeah.
Yeah, I might have gone a little too far on the Micah episode, but
That's okay.
when Micah's in the room, I get excitable.
But hopefully it's a game changer.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's a trailblaze that people adopt. And that's my legacy right there.
Steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp.
Shout
The
out Lil
side
Flip.
order shrimp.
Dude, they call it surf and turf.
It's a good order. And I'm gonna pull back the curtain. You generously picked up dinner.
Well, a couple of people contributed,
Okay.
including
Me.
Will.
It was your birthday dinner, so
Yeah,
you
I'm not
shouldn't
gonna make
you
you
shouldn't have to
pay.
think about it, dude.
I
Why would I
felt
make
bad.
you pay?
There was a mail-in question recently, or maybe it was something else that I saw about how somebody organized this birthday dinner for themselves, and then everyone had the person whose birthday it was pay because they organized the dinner. And I was like, dude, this guy's got to get a new friend group. Like, if you're organizing the birthday dinner, that's whatever. Like, you taking it upon yourself, good for you. But you got to get friends that chip in. You can't just be covering the bill yourself.
Right.
Like, I'd be so annoyed if I went to my birthday dinner and everyone's like, "Thank you, Will." I'd be like, "No,
You got this, right?
whose birthday is this?"
Yeah, that's tough. I don't think I've ever had that incident, but I did. I was not aware that this is a thing, but we were buying my buddy I was in his wedding. This is like a decade ago. Out of nowhere, it's like, hey, we're doing a groomsman's gift, which fine. They didn't do one for me, but I'm mad. And it's like a $2,800 shotgun. I was like,
Oh, word.
it was a while back. I was like, all
Cool.
right.
Also,
So we're doing a little fundraise for it.
Make no mistake about it. I will write that off on my taxes. That was a business.
Was that
dinner.
pre-gunflation?
It should be. Yeah, this is pre-gunflation.
How much? How much? I think I want that.
You want a shotgun?
Do you want me to buy you one for your groomsmen gift?
I just want you to have a bachelor party.
Okay.
Did you never have a bachelor party?
No, dude. The invisible enemy ruined it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time.
What would you do?
Face
Golf
diaper.
trip?
Yeah. No. Well, the original plan was to do Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
But then I started to deviate from that a little bit when I realized that there wasn't a direct flight home for me, and I would have had to connect, and I didn't want to deal with that being hungover for my bachelor party. And so then I started pivoting, thinking like San Diego. I don't know.
It's a great city.
But yeah, I want to play golf on that bachelor party. But I'd be inviting some dudes who don't play golf though. So I'd have to
Like Dillon?
like Dillon.
They could caddy.
Yeah, that's true. I think maybe every group just has one non-golfer, and that person is just the vibes director or the vibe guard, as some say.
Whoa. There's only one vibe guard.
Is it you?
It's me.
Oh, yeah.
Randy does a good job of setting the tone and the scene.
Sometimes.
I mean, he's our dungeon master.
sometimes it's
for
not the
D&D.
tone you
True.
want set, but the tone gets set by Randy.
Oh, yeah.
We-
Dan's in that crew.
Yeah, he's in the crew. We playing tomorrow?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
Oh,
I heard Randy's character almost died.
He doesn't have a character.
That's a different D&D.
He's
Oh.
God.
Yeah, when it comes to Dan, I'm God in their session. But
Oh, okay.
my session with my friends back home.
I
my
actually don't
character
even like
almost died.
D&D.
Which one do you prefer? which role do you prefer?
I prefer being a player.
Okay.
Player.
You want to know how sad I am?
How?
I only play D&D to hang out with my friends.
I get
It's
it.
true.
I get it.
You do it while you can because you'll lose those friends here in about 5 years.
Yep. They all
Once
do
you
get
hit
there. They just
35,
go away. It's famously
over.
going
Damn.
down. Friendship.
I'm in my Jesus year right now. 33.
Mm.
That's big, dude.
You're 33?
So I'm growing
Oh, you
out
got
the hair,
two more years of friendship.
and then it's over.
Mhm.
And then, like, you'll see them at wedding showers or baby showers.
Mhm.
And that's great.
Mhm.
And you'll have, one of them will have 2 kids and you'll be trying to catch up and they'll do the autopilot conversation where they're like not even looking at you. They're just watching the kids and they're just like, yeah, man, how you been? So you still doing the podcast thing?
Yeah, hold on. One sec.
Yeah, how
Dude, I'm
meeting
sorry.
you
One
doing
sec.
that?
I gotta
Sorry.
go. I gotta go get this.
Is that
kid.
like profitable? Like
What?
the podcast? Is that
Oh,
profitable?
yeah. You guys still make it? How do you make money? Oh, hold on. I got to go. Did you see him? He's not supposed to be on the slide like that. He's trying to
Oh, he's
walk up
running
the slide.
Why is he running up the slide again? God,
Hey,
he doesn't
John-
do it.
John
Why-
Michael, there's kids trying to go down.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Oh,
to
he's
that
going to the
age.
bounce house with his shoes on.
Oh.
None of the. I don't think it's not a big deal to me, but none of the other kids have shoes on, so I don't want him to be the one doing it.
Autopilot dad conversation is just It's a reality.
Yeah, the cool thing after having 2 kids is that like you go from seeing your friends like all the time to like your best friends you see once every 3 months outside of like, big events.
Yeah.
It's tight.
And then how's that interaction?
Just tired.
Yeah.
Everyone goes
It
to bed at
sounds
like
like it.
everyone no one wants to go to a second location. Everyone just wants to go to bed.
Greatest thing you could ever do, though. Bring a
Yep.
kid into this world.
Yep. Dan, thank you for bringing up how we
Truly.
make money here.
Miracle.
Right now we're actually trying to lose money.
Take it.
Just take the shit and leave. Washedmedia.shop. We're doing 50% off every single thing in the shop right now. We want to clear these shelves, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything must go.
The faster the shelves get cleaned, the faster we get new products in your hands.
Fire sale, fire sale.
We made some mistakes during the sale. There's some stuff that was maybe marked down that's now marked down even further. But guess what? We're the podcast that doesn't care. We're the company that doesn't care. Go to washmedia.shop. 50% off everything. Go do it. Wash.substack.com, newsletter time, and youtube.com/circlingback.
Shout out to the patrons.
Dude, big shouts to the patrons. We squatted up yesterday for a little exactly 5 minutes. Patrons also got first dibs yesterday on the sale. And yeah, they did get an extra 10% off because of their patrons. How's that feel, non-patrons? Can't feel good. Dumbasses.
It's a perk. We'd like you to join. I think you're fine. What Will said is his opinion, and email him at will@washmedia.com.
If you're offended by me calling you a dumbass, email me.
Shout out to the dumb fucks listening, too.
I want to give a big shout out to all the dumb fucks.
Yeah.
No, I like this strategy. It's like a FinDom situation.
Sure.
Will's just bullying you into being on the Patreon.
Yeah, of course. That's fine. I'm fine with that, strong arming him. Dave and I are good cop, bad copping it.
Oh, yeah. It's a strategy that always works at home, too.
Also, are you guys sitting on product? I thought we learned our lesson at Grand X.
No,
No.
see that? Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, that's the issue. Luckily for us, we only sat on enough product to last us about 48 hours if we do a 50% off sale.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Dan, I don't know if you heard me. Everything must go. There's a little more urgency each time I do it. It has
there
to
is.
go.
Right.
What's your favorite Goose version
What
of
the company
Everything
goes
Must Go?
under.
I'll be seeing them for the first time in January, maybe.
No, in December, David.
I thought they were doing 2 shows. Oh, the night before.
Yeah.
There's not a New Year's Day show.
Clear your schedule for 12:30, David, because that's when the boys are bopping.
Okay.
That's when the boys are bopping. Hey, Roback. Go to roback.com. Use WASHED20 for 20% off everything on the site. Again, roback.com. WASH20 for 20% off everything.
Oh,
They
shit. I'm wearing their shorts right now.
Dude, there you go.
I
There
used
you
your
go.
code.
I
support the boys.
don't want to ruin this weekend in fun, but yes, I am going to a golf course this weekend, and yes, I will be wearing a Roback. I actually will probably, because it's a Muni, I'm probably going to rock those E-waist shorts too. Might as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing right now.
I don't care at Munis, dude. I might go Wilmont's polo on them.
Do it.
Sold out.
That's a good one.
Wash20 at roback.com for 20% off. Go do it. I'm going to bump Randy down on this rundown. Sorry, Randy.
You
I
got
didn't get
fucking bumped.
I didn't
dude.
get bumped.
Hey, Randy, you got bumped, dude. Hey, Dan, can I ask you some quick questions? Just,
Let's go. Quick
get in
hitters.
here.
Boom.
Usually when I'm not in the studios when you're here, so I just need to get these questions out of the way.
I meant to ask, have we ever done a show, the
No,
three of
it's
us?
typically
Not in a
with
while.
Dillon.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
I'm gone when Dan comes in. It's sad.
I know. I'm glad I get to do a show with Will and Dave.
All right, Dan, in honor of Grand
been a
X
long
week, I'm going to
goal.
ask you one single Grand X question.
Okay.
Do you have any all-time favorite headlines and or one-liners that just go to the top of your head?
I don't remember the like one-liners per se.
Did you ever approve one-liners, or did you just let other people approve one-liners?
Dude, I was editing people's stuff too much and writing my own things, trying to meet quota,
Dude,
which I never hit.
quota.
I
Trying to
famously
find,
never hit
I
quota.
I respected that you didn't care about quota.
No.
Because I was the opposite, just like
Quality,
the ultimate
baby.
rule follower. And I was like, no, not only am I going to meet quota, I'm going to go over quota.
Dave, like, or not Dave, Dillon sat me down and was like, hey, man, you really got to pick it up. I'm like, no,
Dan was always trying to find the next big female golfer.
we don't have to bring that up.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
No, I literally did one and then Harrison did the rest.
Yeah. Harrison Page views is a real thing.
Yeah.
Harry Page views?
Harry Page views.
That's actually that's a good burner name.
Harry
for,
PV
Yeah.
or Harry POV, Randy?
No, Harrison would just do kind of the galleries and just
Oh, yeah.
lap everybody in page.
Yeah,
views.
I
Paginate
love
that
it.
shit, dude. Let's bump these numbers.
But I was all about just like, I'm going to write a column today. That's all I'm doing.
Give me the headline. Favorite headline.
My favorite headline I ever wrote. It's probably the one about alligators. I got to pull it up.
Okay, this is why we prepped you.
You prepped me for nothing.
I told you before the show.
He told us
Not
he didn't
really.
want to. He said he was raw dogging.
He wanted
you.
to raw dog it.
You had to pull out the no phone case, huh?
No phone case. I'm
I don't like how
going
you're
raw.
living right now, man.
Yeah.
No phone case with a glass bag. Like that's
Jeez,
ruthless.
Murdered out.
Yeah, drop a dumbbell on that. Or
I know,
something,
dude.
man.
I'm glad you didn't get your T checked.
What if a
after
bear
Dan
spikes a
was here.
football through that thing?
Good call.
Dude, that's niche.
Had you got your T checked after Dan, it might have been a different story.
Yeah.
Might have gone down different.
Alligators' way of life is inherently incompatible with Western society.
Was this a column that you wrote, or was this a news story?
It was
that
a
you
news
covered?
story.
Oh, okay. What was the news story?
Actually, it was a column.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the?
Yeah, I'm curious.
It was alligators were famously murking kids,
Oh, okay.
so I was just
Oh.
kind of going in on alligators
Yeah. Is that when the kid got at Disney?
at Disney. Yeah.
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 I hate that story.
There was other alligator.
Have you
stories
been on
out
Have you been on a golf course when an alligator starts like rearing its head?
No, but we
Couple.
saw some at Sawgrass and we played the most mosquito.
That's just Florida stuff.
Yeah, it was
Dude.
Florida.
That was the most mosquito-filled round I've ever played in my entire life.
That was just brutal. I was not prepared for the bug.
Dude, at least the greens weren't rolling too fast.
The greens were implayable.
They rolled the greens out at that course like they were playing the Players Championship there. It was so unnecessary.
We might have had a better shot at TPC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Honestly.
it was the hardest greens I've ever played.
And then Will got like weirdly a forgotten about photo of the cat walking from green to tee box,
Oh,
where there's a very nice looking young lady, scantily clad for a golf tournament. And Will caught a photo of the cat like at the perfect moment when he's noticing her.
oh, he liked her. He liked her.
That's a good pick.
Dude, Webb Simpson just lapped the field.
Was that who won?
Webb?
Who won that year?
He bucked. He just went off.
I don't want to talk
blocked
about
that out.
Webb.
I blocked that out.
He shot like
Assistant
18 under.
He's
and
an
I think nobody was
assistant
close.
Ryder Cup captain apparently with Keegan.
The only pro that I didn't get to see at the practice round of the Masters was Scheffler, who ended up winning the Masters. And I'm like, I didn't even see the guy who won.
Oh yeah, we both went to the Masters this year.
Dude, that's what's up.
No.
I went
fuck off.
Saturday.
Oh wow, you went to
During
an
the
actual
windy
tournament day.
day.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Did Will really even go?
Yeah.
to the
Not
Masters?
really.
People are
You bring your
wondering.
camera in doesn't count.
People are
Come on,
wondering.
dude.
People are wondering. Dan, what do you have any Olympics takes? Do you have any sports that need to go? Do you have anything you want added to the Olympics?
I'm glad wrestling's back.
Okay.
Shouts to our boy Giorgio. I do think that we should have a better handball team.
Why did they ever take wrestling away? Isn't that like the ultimate Olympic sport?
It
Like, isn't
is,
that how it
yeah.
all began?
It just like was gone for a year.
That's so stupid.
But I think we should have a better handball team.
Is AJ Ferrari out? They can't let
Ooh.
him on the team. That guy.
Yeah, you
He's got
can't
some
have him in
skellies in his
Olympic
claws.
Village.
Like all of our retired quarterbacks, basketball players they should play handball. You telling me we can't put a handball team out there that's just dominant?
Yeah, LeBron's already over there. Can he just go play handball?
Yeah, just play both sports.
I feel like handball is a game that's dominated by men who are, I can't speak to the ladies, but men who are like 50 and up. I feel like it's an old man, like almost retired sport.
So I went over to France on a school trip, like in the summer when I was, I don't know, 13, 14.
Dude, France can't stop taking L's.
No, dude.
And we went to
They take yet another one.
we went to a sports academy and we played soccer against a bunch of French kids who kicked our ass. And then we played handball. And that was a fucking different story because we had never played handball in our lives, but it was so easy.
It's like indoor soccer with playing with your hands, right?
Yeah, they couldn't do anything to us.
Is handball more power or speed?
I think it's sheer power.
I know, like I feel like racquetball is a placement, like a finesse game. I could be wrong about this, but handball, I thought it was more of a power game. But I don't know.
I think if you're just big, they're not really going to stop you.
Okay,
You just
that's
throw,
where you
it's like
came
throwing
in.
it down to the block when you're passing, and
Yeah.
then you just kind of like do a little post move, throw it in.
You get it down there to Danny, testosterone Danny. It's a problem.
It would be hilarious just to see like Tyreek Hill.
Kevin Durant, come on.
Okay, football's in the Olympics this year, right?
Is it?
I think it is.
I'll be real. I don't pay attention to the Olympics at all.
Like, if football's in the Olympics, we're not having like our good players go play, right? It's got to be a college thing.
Maybe like a semi-pro league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Can
What was
Manziel play? Can he quarterback us?
What was the deal with? Oh God, you see, he's dating some broad.
Did you see who Gillis is dating? Dude, Gillis.
What's
dude.
going on
Dude,
there?
he stays winning.
You saw the tweet?
I like Gillis, but
No, I do
I
too.
don't like the coverage of Gillis.
No, I like-
Did
everybody
you see
likes
the
it.
tweet that was going viral last night about Gillis?
It's
Because
him
he
and
has
they.
a hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed out it's every SEC couple, and that's a really,
It's a
really
good tweet.
funny
It's a good tweet. But the girl who he's dating, or maybe not even dating, the girl that he took the photo with,
Yeah.
He just took a pic.
was working for TFM after everything had happened.
It had changed. The IP had changed.
Yeah,
hands,
like,
a number of
the
times.
company had been sold, whatever, everything like done. She was employed by the new version of TFM at one point.
Okay.
I believe
Grand
she
Next
has
Week
a big
rolls on, dude.
TikTok. Oh, that sounds so old.
Tic
man.
Tac.
She's
Yeah, she's got a pretty good Tic Tac presence.
Are you on there, TikTok?
Dude, I just at a certain point I just gave up on social media.
Good.
I'm like, I'm not
We
doing
all
new,
should.
I'm not doing new things.
You
It's
do
poison.
you do the gram though.
Not really anymore. I share clips for the softcore history podcast, but that's it.
Wow, Dan's different.
Dan, Micah's accused you of having a Liver King beard. Do you have any thoughts,
that's
or
tough.
do you want to say anything to Micah?
It's really just laziness.
Okay.
It doesn't take long for me to grow a beard. I customize my character all the time.
Mhm.
Sometimes I go mustache. Sometimes I go flavor saver.
It's true.
I can shave this and it'll be back in a month probably.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes me 3 weeks to go from clean shaven to looking in the mirror and being like, oh, that's a beard. You have a certified big beard now.
I've also put on, I don't know, 20 pounds since I started growing this. So I'm
So
a
you're
little
scared?
afraid of
Yeah,
my
dude.
chin right now.
Is it bulk week?
Yup.
I don't know if it's bulk week. I'm like walking around at 220. I didn't necessarily want to be this big, but I don't think I look that bad.
Dan, your posts on social, when you did post on social, would say otherwise. You were like doing a journey to bulk. What are you talking about?
Well, to be fair, I was 190 pounds when I came back from Portugal over the holidays.
It's just because they don't have preservatives in their food.
It's true.
Yeah.
I ate and drank the
Not
whole
enough
time,
gains.
and I lost weight. So I got down to 190, came back, and then I've put on 30 pounds since then. So
You went puny mode.
You did go.
it's really just creatine. I just take creatine. So it's all water weight.
Okay.
Do you have any beard care tips you'd like to share with the listeners, the backers?
Take Nutrafol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's the only way I started growing this beard was I did some preventative hair care stuff. I just take the pills, take the male 4 pills a day.
How's the up top doing?
Up top's doing good. We're just growing it out right now, so it's.
I
A
see
little
you
bit
put
of a
some
mess.
sun in again, as it is your custom in the summer.
The bleach. Yeah, I bleached my hair back in what was it, September, October, and just never cut my hair.
Interesting. The guy that you're filling in for, he's got a bleach thing that he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
He just no shows the appointment every time.
How do we feel about Joe Burrow's bleach job?
I don't hate it. As someone who once had the Slim Shady in like 10th grade,
Dude, I'm okay with
fine
it. He looks good with it.
I did that in November. So
The
I
Slim
shaved
Shady?
I shaved my head and did the.
You kind of
bleach
did it
blonde hair.
first.
Yeah.
I think Sally's hall passes Joe Burrow. Should I do it?
Really?
Should I just? I thought about. So can I workshop something? I've thought about for what Randy?
Going from mullet to shaved bleach head would be just a wild move.
No, I'm
It's
thinking of getting
jarring.
like a crew cut and going mustache when we go to Italy for my brother-in-law's wedding.
What's wrong with the Aussie cut you got right now?
I don't know, nothing.
That's
a little
kinda what I
long.
have.
It's a little long. It's a little long. I kind of like the mini mullet more than I like the actual mullet. So I don't think it's getting cut anytime.
I feel like
soon.
crew cut is not something you should do.
Okay.
Not saying you don't have the scalp for it, the head. You got the coverage.
I don't think I do have the scalp for it. Though,
I just-
the head. My head's not. I don't have a very well-shaped head.
You don't.
I'm thinking about getting a helmet like my son did.
I
To
just,
adjust the skull, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you're blessed with that hairline and that thickness, like you should embrace it.
You're
Don't-
down with the thickness?
I am.
Thank you.
Don't laugh in the face of God.
Yeah, there's a couple episodes that I've watched back of Circling Back where like the mullet just looks out of control. And so I've really been trying to hone it in every day before work.
Sometimes you want to shave your head to stunt on the bald men.
You have to, yeah. It's really just needling me.
Really put them in their place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying like their place, like I'm not sitting right here and you're looking at me.
He's just staring straight at you while
Wait,
having
Dave,
this
are you bald?
conversation. Dave's not bald.
You have
What?
hair.
You got
I
plenty
do
of
have hair, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
some say I shouldn't, but some say you should just part ways.
Some say I
Scott
shouldn't.
Van Pelt says you should come home.
Just give it up, dude. just come home.
Dan, my final question for you before moving on is Joe Biden dead?
Now, that would entail that they're running out some CIA like face mask stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which was that like Operation, was it Mantra or whatever the fuck? I don't
Are
know.
you talking about Mission Impossible?
So that the technology exists. The CIA has been using it for like 50 to 60 years, where you can use just like Hollywood face masks.
Face Off.
Yeah, face off.
I would do that. If someone was like, "Hey, Will, we need you to like our president. He's shaped like you. We need you to put a mask on." I'm absolutely saying yes to the CIA in that situation.
Which president though? Like, because you might get a little
JD
offended.
Vance.
Okay.
I don't believe Biden's dead. Jimmy Carter ain't dead. We had a false flag on Jimmy Carter being
Yeah,
dead
what happened
yesterday.
there? He's in hospice.
Misreported.
They need
My
to-
man's living to 100. All right, Jimmy Carter should run for president.
Would he be the first
He should be
ex-president to
VP.
hit
Okay.
a century?
He would be the first president. He's the oldest president right now to ever live.
Okay,
No one's ever hit 100.
that's like, and you know what? No, he was a one-termer, so that checks out. You're not do 2 terms and live to 100. The stress level there is too much.
They kind of fucked him on the hostage situation.
It was a soft coup.
They were waiting for Reagan to get a dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Ronald Reagan. I don't know.
No, keep going. Reagan Bush 84.
This
Dude.
is as far as it goes.
Remember when Reagan was essentially Biden, a dead man?
Those last couple of years, that
Yeah.
was pre-Twitter. No late 80s Twitter, sadly. Can you imagine Iran-Contra with Twitter?
Also, Woodrow Wilson, his wife famously ran the country.
Really?
Yeah, he stroked out the end.
Okay.
Damn.
He did.
Do they have a goon cave in the White House?
Yeah, what are we talking about here? Wait, stroked out like for slow play?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Can
Dude,
I say
my
something? I
handicap
don't
won't
want to
even
get
let me take an
too.
8.
I don't want to get too political, but
Oh, okay.
I
No,
was
that's-
incredibly surprised by how much of a generational driver Donald Trump is of the golf ball.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah,
an
dude.
impressive video with
He's
Brad.
got salty old man game.
Yeah.
My non-golf friends who were talking, like actually went and watched the video, they're like, they were kind of ripping his swing, and I'm like, don't even look at the loop. None of that matters. Look at the
Result.
contact he makes. He compresses the ball really well for a man of his age.
Bad putter.
No, but
Terrible jab.
the way that he brings it back is fine, but like the follow through is outrageous. It's
It
like
is.
he's spinning it up there. He's putting English on the ball to get it toward the hole.
But down
you-
the fairway,
it's-
like 230
it's
every
like
time.
Noted Grand X writer Cal Banduho said what I was thinking. Everyone's roasting his putting stroke, but he put all those in tap in range.
We
and
were
that's,
right.
that's what I need.
He's
We were
right.
supposed to have Banduho on the podcast for softcore history last Sunday, and he got bumped
Oh,
because
of
Biden dropped out.
yeah.
Oh,
So I
come
had to-
on.
I had to produce a live show for the people that employ me. So
That's fair.
How dare you?
Check out his book.
Banduho, yeah. Maybe we'll
Movies
have him
with
Movies
balls.
Sorry.
We've got some advanced copies in the office, not to brag. I also have one on order on Amazon because I'm a real one.
What were we just talking about before, Kyle?
I'm going to ask him to get it
on.
autographed.
Trump.
I'm talking
Just-
about weekend at Biden's.
Do you think you could ever
Trump
shoot
looks like a
22 under
Weekend
with
at
a pro?
Biden's. That's good.
Trump looks like like an old Mario golf character, and like how his everything
Yeah.
about it, like it's like a cartoon.
Yeah. The commentary on his park job, like 2 inches away from the tee box was great. But if you're Donald Trump, that's where you park, you know?
You own the course.
Yeah. Like if I was Donald Trump and I own that course, I'm probably doing the same thing.
I got to give props to Bryson. He's doing great with the YouTube stuff.
He's doing better, but he kind of reverted back at the Open. I will say the craziest part about it all is now the left's becoming conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
Blew it
They're-
on.
They're starting to talk about Trump's ear. Like, look, it's fine. It's like, they filmed this in like early July, right? This was
Mhm.
weeks ago. It takes a while to edit stuff.
Ah, yeah, that's a great point.
Production, including the ball tracer.
Yeah,
That's not live. Guys.
Blue Anon's good. I don't know who is that. Do I credit Randy?
I credit Twitter. I just saw it on Twitter and I was like, that's hilarious. Blue and on.
I'm starting to check out though.
No,
Everything-
no.
Everything's a conspiracy.
Well, we had a
at
good
this
time
point.
with you today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not with you guys.
None of us.
I'm just
okay.
None of us have power.
Just in general with life.
None of us have power.
I'm just-
yeah.
I'm very black.
We're all in charge
Just-
of ourselves here.
Just you ever get that need? Just text me or Micah or me and Micah, and I'll probably respond. Micah typically doesn't.
Are people
No.
still voting?
He never comes out.
Will puts off not registered to vote.
I'm trying to
vibes,
just get.
allegedly.
I'm trying to get voter turnout lower.
I've never voted in my life.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Is it because the felony?
it is the felony. I just legally can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll change that.
How?
not with that cop.
Yeah, I know. Hey, all right.
Can we hear from our friends over at BetterHelp? Today's show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Comparison is the thief of joy. Dillon and I talked about this recently. Got a little deep on a Patreon episode. And it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they got it all together, but in reality, they probably don't. And therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have so you can start living your best life. I've been using therapy regularly for over 5 years now, if not more. I use it as a kind of a touch and go method, but there were times in my life where I use it regularly. And I have to say, if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/circling today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/circling. Brazilian cocaine sharks. Y'all ready?
I knew we were doing this.
Is that what is happening with our oceans right now?
What's going on?
The sharks are doing coke.
4th of July, we had 4 shark attacks. What, in South Padre?
Same shark.
Same shark.
Same shark. Just
Was he all coked out?
Some were saying MK Ultra activation.
That checks out.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Was
there a second shark?
You know, Sunday was the hottest day on record
On Earth.
on Earth.
Is that true?
We had a run of those.
That's what they said.
We had a run of those, I think. I think there were numerous.
Also, my birthday.
I was reading a Dead & Co. Review from the New Yorker, and the guy was talking about how miserably hot it was in Las Vegas. And then he talked to Jeff about how miserable he was at the concert.
I mean, you're at Vegas, and also you're in the Sphere. It was cold as hell.
He didn't take too many edibles and leave, though.
Well, what is the temp in the Sphere like?
Cold.
It's cold.
Cold, dude.
Okay.
If, if you're going, you got to bring a
We have
sweatshirt.
both been to a Dead & Company show at the
Do
Sphere.
you wear shorts to the Sphere?
I regretted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wore shorts night one, and then any other time I've worn pants.
I was also so high that everything was amplified. So the coldness included.
But dude, when they start the haptics and stuff, you start getting real cold.
Mm.
Some of y'all aren't using haptics.
Did they
Was
hit
it-
you with the fractals?
Was it just me, or did the drums in space portion of the show end up being your favorite?
No, it's really fun.
It's great.
It's so much better in the Sphere than it is like just at a normal show because it's so like overwhelming.
Isn't it typically the part where you're supposed to go to the bathroom?
Oh yeah, that's when usually people mull about and go like,
I
"All
advise
right,
not
well,
to."
I'm gonna go get some beers and stuff." But like, it can't miss in the Sphere
Yeah.
because you get to sit down, you get to like feel the haptics in the seat and get your world rocked.
That's the
Good.
only like technological advancement we've made in our generation that I'm happy with.
The Sphere.
Yeah.
Apparently, they nixed the one in London. They're gonna do one in London.
We should only make spheres.
Now they're doing.
Hey.
They're thinking about doing one in Dubai.
Why doesn't Alamo Draft House just do like a Dead & Co night where they just blast a show up there? Like they
Once
do it
a
like
year.
once a month.
Once a year, the powers that be of the Grateful Dead do I think they call it something like Dead in the Theater or something like that, and they play a random show in really good quality, and Deadheads go to it. They had one the day after Klein's wedding, and I bought tickets because I was like, what a way to cure a hangover. Just go sit in a
Mm.
dark movie theater, watch a concert, enjoy myself. And then I was told I had to go to some like fucking bullshit.
Like some 2-year-old's birthday or something.
Yeah, like I had to go to my son's birthday party or some shit.
Do you guys get fucked up at those?
What?
When you go to like a 1 or 2-year-old's birthday party, is that for you guys to just drink?
Yeah. I mean,
Like, what are they
It's
gonna
honestly,
remember?
you'd think that, and it's for you to go drink like maybe 2 beers, please.
Like, what's wrong
beers,
if you get
please.
blacked out and just fall through the table full of like snacks?
nothing.
You rip the bounce house,
Your wife
you
just brings
unplug
you home,
it,
it's
and
fine.
Yeah.
the
They're
bounce
not
house
gonna remember
deflates
a
around
damn
you.
thing.
No, the kids are so distracting. You can do whatever you want.
They're not making memories yet.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I think it's more about like getting your kid to waste energy.
Tire them out.
That's number one.
Yeah. So you
That's
can put 'em
number
to bed
one.
early.
It's the first thing on the agenda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, the battery, they're little batteries, right?
Yeah.
So you got to, if you're going to have them in bed by 8 or probably 8:30, maybe later than that, Will, then you got to give them a little run around. Let them go do some stuff.
Dude, what about 10:30?
Oh, no.
Can I read a little
So right.
excerpt from our friends over at Complex?
Yes.
Sharks swimming in the waters of Brazil have tested positive for cocaine, which has people concerned about wildlife in the area. Research groups from the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation. Oswaldo Cruz sounds like a pretty chill dude.
Lee Harvey, Oswaldo.
Dude, what up, Oswaldo? He revealed that 13 sharp-nosed sharks were taken off the coast of Rio de Janeiro and cut open. Their livers and muscles contained high traces of cocaine and benzoylecgonine,
Oh,
the
no,
main
not
molecule
that.
in cocaine. Female sharks had a lighter concentration of cocaine in their organs compared to their male counterparts. Probably because Saturday's for the boys.
Yeah, did they say what day this was?
I'm not
That's
sure.
very key to
No, I
this.
think it just says last week. So, yeah, I don't know if they did it on a Saturday.
Are they
or not.
doing a Cocaine Bear spinoff? Maybe this is
So that was
guerrilla
the
marketing.
That was the opening line of this column. Actually, it says this cocaine bear about to get an aquatic spinoff. Well, so Dan, you famously wrote a column about just becoming a jet ski rental guy.
Yeah, that's
like
my dream job.
I was trying to think outside of Waterworld, are there any good jet ski movies that like are under the radar? Why is there not a wave race movie? I would watch Wave Race like from N64 in movie form with a bunch of 80s dudes that are just being cheesy as hell on jet skis.
Mm-hmm.
That
would
sounds sick.
Honestly, be awesome.
There's
Think
not like
about
a
Out
Keanu
Cold.
Reeves jet ski movie.
I don't think so. Like,
Out cold, but with jet skis.
Yeah,
Who says no?
I just Googled best jet ski movies and Shark Bait and Hot Water came up. I've never heard of
now
either
where
of
does
these.
Galifianakis stick his dick into?
Yeah.
It's fair.
Because there's no hot tub.
Who's his good looking counterpart going to have sex with on a jet ski?
Can you get Glenn Powell for? Is he too big for a jet ski movie?
No,
don't think
he's
so.
You get Glenn Powell's
Not yet.
gettable right now because he's in his like fun era before he goes into his serious
Yeah,
like
He's
trying to get
early
method
McConaughey,
acting era.
Yeah,
Exactly. He's in like McConaughey had his rom-com era, and that's where he's living right now.
have we talked to Barrett about him yet? Because they were fraternity brothers.
Yeah, I don't think they were close though.
Okay.
I feel like we would know about it by now. Although I could see Barrett like actually knowing Glenn Powell and just never saying it.
But
What
Glenn,
if Barrett hazed the shit out of Glenn
that'd be
Powell?
great.
That'd be great.
But Glenn also he didn't I don't think he went all 4 years. I think he dropped out and moved to LA.
That's most actors.
Yeah.
Like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Zoo dropped out.
He knows Sally.
Hmm.
Not on a text basis, but it does concern me a little bit.
Yeah.
Dan. Oh.
Mm.
Glenn, yeah.
You see that NCAA clip the other day of the girl who knew all the guys from the team, and the guy that was streaming was just like, how do you know all these players?
Big football fan, yeah.
Yeah, Glenn is not chasing noms yet, so you could probably get him for a jet ski fun.
You got about 16 months,
Yeah,
give or take.
give or take. Yeah, Twisters. I haven't watched it yet.
I heard good
Like
things.
Austin Butler could be such a good '80s like slick back hair jet ski villain.
Oh, that's a good call.
He might be a little too wiry. He's too tall and lanky for it.
Where's
Doesn't
Miles?
look good on a jet ski.
Is Miles too big for jet ski?
I mean, if they did Top Gun jet ski version, like that's a watchable movie.
Miles Teller is not that big of an actor. And
Yes, he is. He's
a
huge
Philly
right
dude.
now. You should love Miles. Are
I
you
do.
mad?
What are you doing?
I do like Miles Teller, but I don't think he's like a superstar. He's not.
Oh, he's a superstar right now.
He's a 40 under 40.
He needs to stop. No offense, Dave. I know you watched it, but like he's got to stop doing Paramount Plus series.
That was a critically acclaimed series.
I know, but no one's watching Paramount Plus series.
That's fair. It was really good.
What's his biggest role? Like bleed for this?
No, Top Gun.
Yeah, he's kind
Glenn
of like a side
auditioned
character.
for Miles' role in that.
Yeah, Tom
Goose's
Cruise. Tom
kid.
Cruise was still the lead,
Yeah,
even though technically Miles Teller was like touted as that.
Tom
before
was too
the
big
movie
of a
came out.
shadow in that movie.
Dude, I've been just turning that movie on lately, like all the time. It's awesome.
It saved the movie theaters in America.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. Remember all the clips that came out of Tom Cruise just yelling at the actors because they weren't following COVID protocols?
I've seen Top Gun 2 twice. I've never seen the original Top Gun all the way through.
I haven't either. It's always it's
Oh.
always a situational like, oh, it's on right now. I'll turn it on. I mean, I've seen every second of it, but
I
I've
only
never
watched
seen it
the beach
consecutively.
volleyball scene. Really,
Yeah,
I just turn that on occasionally.
they did. Brett had a good take that they botched the music selection for the beach scene
The
in
football
Top
scene?
Gun 2. Yeah, like
What,
I
what
don't
did they go
remember
with? I can't remember.
it was just too poppy. Like they needed to go classic 80s, like they did with everything else in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, the whole movie is basically just like it's all just like a hat tip to
It's
the
a
original.
nostalgia play.
It is. And it's fine. It's a good
Everything's a-
vibes movie.
Nostalgia is big for us. They're trying to distract us with nostalgia.
It's a good vibes movie if you are, I don't know, Lockheed Martin or Raytheon.
Most of my fraternity brothers work for those companies.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good,
Vibe-
good business for
frat.
them.
Vibes are immaculate.
It's frat. Hey, Randy, can we play the clip of the whales? Hand up. I have not
course.
seen this clip yet, as I did not click on the tweet yesterday. And when it was put in the rundown, I thought I'd just get a raw reaction.
Mm.
These are some whales.
This is on the coast of Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Yep.
Nice area.
Get the
I mean-
fuck out of there, boy.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
you gotta go, dude.
Dude, yeah, you gotta fire that boat up, dude.
So this is being spun as like, oh, dude, this whale's pissed off and it attacked this boat. I think what we have here is just a classic breach and feed.
Yeah,
I
are
don't
they,
know.
Are they freaking? Are these
They've
bills
kind
freaking?
of been bucking for the last couple of years.
They have
They've
been.
they've been
The
taking
Orca
out
have
boats
been.
left and right. Yeah.
I get it.
They're kind of gang members.
I get it.
Are they on their gang shit right now?
Initiation.
Yeah, they have their
Damn.
You gotta
pods,
take
dude.
out a yacht.
They're pod bros
That's
too.
a fun initiation. If you're a whale, it's like,
You have to eat this yacht.
You gotta eat the rich.
what do you got? Like, what's your dream yacht to take out? Is it like Bezos' yacht?
You're not going to be able to take out
Yeah, you
Bezos
can't take out
or
Bezos's.
Zuckerberg, but maybe like a Connor speedboat yacht. You
Yeah,
can take him out.
yeah. Like a
Yeah.
cocky little cigarette boat. It's going all fast. Like, oh, yeah. Check this out. I'm a fucking whale. This is a baleen whale. Everybody knows that. Baleen whale is known as a whalebone whale.
The only thing I remember learning about when I was in elementary school and talking about science stuff was just like adaptation. Like I feel like they just honed in on adaptation and just went off on it. And like, yeah, these whales are adapting, dude. They're like, get these boats out of my environment. I got these shallow, warm waters over here I want to vibe in.
They're fighting back.
Yeah.
They were crowding the whale, I will say. That was clearly trying to feed. There's like 5 boats out there. Like, why
So
don't you
we
give
did
me
an
a little
episode on
space?
this a couple weeks ago. There are not that many whales left. There used to be a lot more whales, but the Soviets, for whatever reason, a lot of people kind of claim the Japanese took out a lot of the whales. The Soviets did numbers on just crushing whales.
Was it a blubber play?
It was a nothing play. They would just kill the whales and take nothing. There
That's
was-
so wasteful.
I
There's
know,
a
but-
lot of good stuff that comes from the whale.
Right. But they just, for whatever reason, like it came from the top and then it kind of got muddled going back in the chain of command. And they just started murking whales because they had to hit quota.
They did follow quota rules.
They did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's I feel like we need more whales.
Apparently, you could just jump into the water and land on a whale back in the day.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. It was like kind of a
Could you like,
bouncy house
could you like
situation.
surf them to like the beach over?
Yeah, like Aquaman.
Yeah.
Or deep.
Moana. The Rock did
I-
it in Moana.
I am caught up with House of the Dragon. I will start the boys soon.
Do you know Deep was a DVD's fraternity brother?
Chase Crawford?
Yeah.
I feel like I did know that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a weird kind of grand X 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
A lot of major people.
Chase Crawford's career is interesting.
Or not his fraternity. He's like really good friend actually.
Yeah. They were
yeah.
just boys, I think.
Was he at the funeral? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Chase Crawford?
Yeah.
I
don't think
I
so.
didn't
No.
see him.
Okay.
But it was very, very well attended.
I was confused one time because I saw a photo of them together and I was like, that looks like Chase Crawford. And then I clicked on it. This was like so long ago. And I clicked on it and it was like it was Chase Crawford's burner account. And I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This checks out.
Yeah, the Chase Crawford, he famously, my wife tells a story. They were at the Loon in Dallas, and Chase Crawford was there, and he told my wife she had a pretty smile.
Well, he's currently like really good friends with.
Then you have Chase Crawford and Glenn Powell coming at your wives.
Yeah, what's
but
going on?
he's really good friends with Miles Teller, Chase Crawford.
Oh,
They're like absolute boys.
I think
now.
I would be boys with
And they're boys
Miles
with
Teller.
Sean White.
so it's okay for Chase Crawford to tell like a young lady he doesn't really know, like, you have a pretty smile. But if I tell a girl I'd never met that she should smile more, I'm
Mhm.
the fucking asshole.
Mhm. Double
Like,
standard, dude.
Just trying to help, man.
It's
Hot
all about
privilege.
looks, dude. If you looked like Dillon and
fucked.
said that.
Yeah.
That's Dillon's icebreaker. He should.
You should smile more.
The way that fucking Micah was just talking about Dillon, I'm like, hey, do you want a room? Or
The
Insane
glazing.
glazing.
just
Generational.
I had to stop him.
generational,
Just the glaze.
universal glaze.
Can we talk podcast, bros? Randy, do you have these videos
I
up?
have these videos.
Dude, I
up.
think let's determine which of these podcasts we're going to give a bid to at Wash Media.
I'm raw dogging this clip. I've not
Yeah,
seen it.
these-
All right, which one do you want first?
Uh,
the beer pong or the ASU one?
I want the ASU one first because the beer pong one was a quote tweet of the ASU one saying like, "Hold on,
Hell yeah.
hold my beer."
All right.
You've obviously DJ'd. Do you DJ for your frat?
I do.
Hell yeah, dude. Tell me stories about that. Any crazy shit?
Dude, we just threw last weekend, we did a joint with another fraternity. Yeah, I don't want to name drop them, but wow, bro. Oh,
It's went crazy.
I mean, like, I would honestly be comfortable saying like 700, 800 people in that backyard.
What?
Just
Of a
like-
house?
Yeah.
Dude, that's ASU parties for you right there, bro.
It is.
Holy.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I've been I rushed a fraternity my sophomore year because I didn't do it my freshman year. So I've only been in a fraternity for what, like, this is my 4th semester.
Yeah.
And bro, like I have never, like, we are on the come up for partying.
Jesus. Wait,
Like,
ASU?
He's wearing pajama
No,
pants.
just ASU in general.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
ASU in general is on the come up of partying.
I feel like they've
They've never been on the downturn.
yeah, like if you had to ask me, like, what are your classic party school?
No,
Like,
what's
they're
the-
on the list.
what's
Arizona
the,
State's
if someone
one.
just said like, Will, name the biggest party school, I'd be like Arizona State. Like, not even thinking about
Right.
it.
They must have had like some blowback from like the school on the Greek system, so they had to take a couple years to lay low. Like they would let us throw 700-person backyard parties.
I just think
Now they're
college
back.
like people in college partying probably peaked in 2018, and that's never been the same.
Yeah, COVID killed it.
What does that make you? Wait, hold on. Where are you getting this from?
Just, I think he's right.
Vibes.
I think he's
That's
right.
the vibe
It's
you're
a
getting.
vibe check, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it.
There was a frat party bubble, and it burst.
And I think it was with the death of Total Frat Move.
Yeah,
Maybe some
you can
point
make the
to that.
case. Randy, can we get our next clip, please?
Shout out to the Big 12.
Yeah, Big 12. I got a ride from my boy there. But I will say podcast equipment should be more expensive.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. Kids in college should not be
Yeah.
able to afford that nice of podcast.
These guys are in the network as
Okay.
far as I
They're
can
using.
tell.
These guys are using. They're using the library's equipment. They're using the stuff from their classes.
You say that. Wait till you watch this one.
This one's awful.
Bryce and I were playing beer pong the other weekend. I had one of the best chirps of my life. As soon as we walked in, these kids just wanted a piece of us. Like, dude, everything. They were pulling everything. I hit him with 2 back-to-back chirps. I was like, hey, what's your mom's name? And he was like, why? And I was like, this one's for her. And I just hit the cup. And then he was like trying to chirp me back. Like, that's so disrespectful. My mom's dead. And I was like, hey, buddy, off the table. We're doing autographs after the game.
Okay.
Dude, Bryce is a savage.
I've got one bid to hand out. We've got one place left. It's going to the former, not these guys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the DJ.
Those weren't good chirps.
He's the DJ. The DJ's much. This guy's a douche. The DJ's much more approachable. You know, he's got his head in the right place because he knows. He rushed sophomore year. He's not the most frat. He did sophomore year. He's gonna be a nice addition to the squad.
And he's already elevated to DJ.
Mhm.
Like he's already the most important guy at the party.
Mhm.
These little punks, man. We've seen them at Lifetime Fitness. I think they start doing trends so early that their testosterone levels are just on the
Dude.
ground.
High school kids are now. I don't know if they've just got more access to like nutrition and like coach but I remember like when I was in high school, like it was weird. Like coaches would be like, talk to your parents about it. Look into creatine. The science is still out there on whether it's going to have long-term effects on your kidneys.
It's like the most studied.
But
supplement
now
out
these
there,
these kids are fucking stacked. It's crazy.
Yeah, but their testosterone's on the ground because they never do post cycle. They never really know how to do it because they're getting it through illegal sources.
Yeah.
They don't
Or they're
really know
stealing
how
their
to do
dad.
it.
They're getting on their dad's peptides. They're
Yeah.
stealing all their dad's peptide therapy. They're just like their dad spent all this money to go to Ways Too Well to get like stem cells, and he got put on a little peptide, and then they're just sneaking in there. They're just shooting at themselves and putting a little water in so you can't tell. Like,
But
you
they
do
don't
with
know
your
how to
parents'
interact
vodka.
with humans. So
No.
the fact
No.
that they have 600 people at a house party, that's nuts. To them.
700 to 800, dude, in that backyard.
Gotta tell you, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
It's not a lot of people.
No, I mean
And it's not a lot of fun either.
it doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound great.
It's ASU though, so they're on the come up.
Is,
so.
is becoming a
It's
DJ
back,
for your
bro.
fraternity like the move, or is it like not the move?
No.
You're
don't
always
think
going to
that
be
guy's
center of
cool?
attention.
Is that guy cleaning up?
He
Too much
probably is.
responsibility. No, he never actually goes home with anybody. Because he's too busy protecting his equipment.
Yeah, he's worried.
Yeah.
He's worried about someone spilling.
Yeah.
He might have 1 or 2 sorority girls that are just in there. Can you play Brat? Play Charlie XCX.
I'm not shaming people for requesting anything off Brat, Randy. It's Brat Summer, dude. Lock in.
I have no idea
Dude,
who that is.
There's like he's got like a tarp that he has to throw on when like the JIs start getting like
Mhm.
crazy and flinging beer everywhere, and he's got to cover up his equipment. I've seen that happen.
also, the
I've seen
cops
stuff.
come. You don't want your fucking equipment
It's true.
confiscated.
It's true.
Yeah, asset forfeiture.
Yeah, but he was a sophomore. He's been in a fraternity now for 4 semesters. He's probably 21 by this point. He's got a good fake.
What is that pod called?
No free plugs.
Yeah.
Should we
He wouldn't
invoice
even
them?
plug the other fraternity. Like, dude, no one watching this is going to be like, well, maybe I should.
Wow, dude.
You
those
can
guys did it
name
with
drop them.
Fido.
I don't care about these guys.
Do you think
No, I
ASU
do.
students listen to their show?
No.
It's like all things ASU.
No. I don't think so.
I don't think it really
I don't think college
says-
kids listen to podcasts.
What was the really, really problematic app that was just like you could
Yik
just
yak?
Yik yak.
post anything and it was like
Collegiate ACB used to be a big thing.
okay.
Can
when I was in
someone who
school.
didn't have Yik Yak but knows the lore of it, like why did it get so popular?
It was wild.
It was
time.
anonymous and
ruin
you
reputations.
could just go at somebody on campus.
Did
Yeah.
you guys ever go at anybody?
Yik Yak wasn't around when I was in school. It was
Oh, yeah.
Collegiate ACB.
It got a little wild when I was there. Like it would just be like rumors and stuff. No, I don't think I ever saw anything that was like, like would be career ending or anything. It was just people talking shit the whole
Sometimes
time.
it'd be like Randy Trembecki has, herpes.
Yeah, did you ever find your name on there, Randy?
I never found my name on there. I never really saw specific people's names. It was all more of like a house name or something like D-Sig, fucking Squids, some
Okay.
shit like that.
I like calling people squids. I miss that. We should bring that back.
I do think that when we had stolen another fraternity's bounce house, that someone posted that we did it. So we got in trouble for that, but happens.
That's so tame. You stole their bounce house.
We gave it back.
That's the most Randy fraternity thing.
Did you
of all
deflate
time.
it first?
It's
it was-
funnier if they didn't.
It was
Yeah.
the pledges that did it on their own accord. They stole it from their front yard and they blew it up in our formal room. And so we just woke up in the morning with a bounce house in our formal.
The pledges, it's like when
good.
it's like when like the underlings try to rob like a made man card game to get like some points and some respect, and it goes wrong.
Mhm.
This is a specific storyline in The Sopranos. Shout out to Jackie Jr.
Word.
Yeah.
I met Drea
Oh, really?
not that long ago. Yeah. She's got an OnlyFans, I guess.
I've heard.
And her
She looked great.
kid shoots it or something.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Edits
cool.
the photos.
That's
Really?
kind of problematic.
Well, you know what? Do they want to go to college?
Yeah, true.
Can we talk about meme tattoos?
Please.
Are you going to talk about my sleeve?
No.
Okay.
It's not
We can
everything's
if
about
you
your
want to talk
sleeve,
about your
Dan.
sleeve, we can.
We
I
get
mean,
it.
I'm not here to not talk about your sleeve if you want to talk
It
about
looks
it.
cool, man. We get it.
I thought you were going to call it a meme tattoo.
No, no.
Dave's getting a tattoo.
Kids are getting meme tattoos. It's popular. It says shit posting style tattoos are the latest trend, birthed from a digital upbringing that has landed Gen Z with a meta-ironic internet persona and an absurdist self-referential style of humor.
This is every Austin comic.
Yeah. Are you guys willing to get a meme tattoo?
I would. I don't care what I put on my body at this point. Like I already have terrible tattoos. I have my fucking frat tat on my ankle. I have a cross that I just pointed to when I was like 17.
It's tight.
It is on my back.
Do you
I
like
need
this
to get that
Pitbull
covered up.
tattoo? I think Cool Adam should get this.
Dollar.
He's
Mr.
shredded. He's
Worldwide,
shredded
yeah.
enough for that. at
That's
this
a
point.
really well done Pitbull tat, I have to
What
say.
is the polo logo on the other side? What is the flag that he's carrying? Do we want to know what that is?
No, I was wondering if it's problematic. It doesn't
Yeah.
appear to be.
Call of Duty across the abs,
I don't know if I'm riding for Call of Duty that hard.
dude.
I feel like if there's if I'm going
Get the
with
Verdansk map on your back.
You better serve, brother.
Is that kind of stolen valor?
A little bit.
Put a
Yeah,
Call of
like-
Duty on the chest.
If
This
I'm
looks like
going-
a Helldiver, so I don't know if that's what that is.
Well, nobody plays that game anymore.
Yeah, it's
If I have to go video
Why?
game tat, I'm going GoldenEye N64. I'm getting something inspired from
I
that.
thought you were going Mario.
You said you're going to get him in the raccoon suit.
Yeah, stay
Well,
tuned.
A lot
You
of
know
people
I haven't
think
already.
this is like a deep meaning tattoo, my sleeve, but it's actually just a Bioshock Infinite tattoo.
They don't get that reference, Dan, but I got it.
No, I obviously get it, but
There's
like
always
for
a
the people who
lighthouse.
don't get it, Randy,
Yeah.
can you explain it?
Pretend I
Well,
just got here.
So BioShock Infinite, there's a lighthouse.
And there's a blimp. And there's an eagle.
Never played BioShock.
Oh,
Good game. 2013, 2012.
Think
Deep
it-
cut.
think
good
it
little
won-
sidebar.
I think it won the game of the year. The first one did. One of them did.
Boy, Dillon would hate that you just took it there.
What meme tattoos would you get though?
I'm gonna get Trump eating a taco bowl.
It's the best taco bowl in the world. You know that, right?
I wanted to do that on my chest, and then on my knuckles it says, "I love Mexicans," but it doesn't fit on my knuckles.
It's true. You don't have enough.
No,
I think I'm going. I don't know. Someone just showed me Face swap Obama onto Trump's mugshot, and it just looks like a Sicilian guy.
That's
Dude,
a gangster
that guy
right
looks
there, yeah.
tight. That guy looks cool, dude. I trust that guy.
That guy's running stuff in Newark, New Jersey.
That guy's not saying
Yeah.
anything. Anything.
He's not a rat.
Yeah.
No. He doesn't even talk on the phone. No, I'm going the recent Kurt Angle. From Kurt Angle announcing that he's just the wide eyes reaction where he, for whatever reason,
Wait, that's Kurt Angle?
Yeah.
yeah.
I've always wondered who that was.
I would do that because he's an American hero.
Yeah,
He
that's
is.
true.
He
Gold
won a gold
medalist.
medal with a broken freaking neck.
It's crazy. And now he's just living what looks like a nice suburb.
Dude, hell yeah. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. But he just doesn't know how to edit off the last part of the video. Where
Also,
he's
how
just,
many Americans actually won the gold medal in the Olympics? It's just him, Henry Cejudo, right?
in wrestling?
Yeah. DeCormier? I forget.
I don't know.
Don't look at me.
It wasn't even in the Olympics up until like 2 weeks ago.
True.
We learned that earlier.
We just learned that.
Randy, you've got meme tat vibes.
I think my favorite meme tat that I've ever seen is the little, like, you put that below your waist and you get a punch person. Someone just has that tattooed on their thigh, so they just
So dumb.
or the
That's so dumb.
or the Doug Dimmadome one that is on their ankle and the hat goes all the way up their leg.
Do that, Randy.
It's
That's
really
for you.
good.
That's you, dude.
You got to have it go all the way to your penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe extend onto it.
Didn't you say you're going to try to get some Doug Dimmadome this weekend?
Hey.
We're having fun. We
Actually-
do podcasts.
Actually, Randy's going to get some Doug Dimmadome overseas.
Oh, I got bumped.
Yeah, you got
am I
bumped.
allowed to talk about this?
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Are you going to go on your trip without me?
Yeah.
You bitch.
Randy's
We're
going
supposed to go to
Randy's going to Japan. Randy just planned the fastest Japan trip I've ever seen someone plan.
Where am I going, Dave?
Japan.
Japan.
There it is. Yeah, I'm going
You're
to
welcome.
Japan in less than a month. So
Like the turnaround on a Japan trip
Wait.
for Randy is insane.
You just let him leave in the middle of the year.
Here's the thing.
You guys have vacation days?
Here's the thing.
Fuck?
I'm not in a position to tell Randy when to take his vacation days. That's messed up. You can't dictate a man's vacation days.
I get 2 weeks at the end of the year.
I'm
I
also
didn't realize it was so quick.
yeah.
I thought he's booking it for next year.
He's ditching us, dude.
Nah.
He's ditching us. Well, I'm actually gonna be gone part of that time too. So
is Brett.
It's a risky time to go right now, though.
Wait, there's going to be a time when it's just going to be me and Dillon?
Well, Brett's only going to be there. He's going to Atlanta on the Friday.
yeah, he's gonna be
Oh,
no. He,
that's
fine.
Brett's going to a wedding over the weekend.
Okay. I was like, that's fine. I was like, we just got to make some plans. We have to get Dan back in here to
Actually, yeah. Can
produce
Dan
and-
produce?
I could produce.
Can we put Dan on a short term contract?
Dan would like
I'll have you guys in
produce
the,
and be like, Randy does it like this? You should actually do it like
Oh
this.
yeah, no, yeah.
you
That'd
guys
be great.
coming to the Drinking Bros studio.
Sure. Oh yeah, just
I've
do it
been.
over there.
Tetherball Academy.
That's
I've been.
easy. Just do it there. I mean, Randy, are you, what date do you leave for Japan?
I don't know.
Oh, fucking
Cool.
doing.
Cool, perfect.
Is it on the
I thought
Cali?
you booked this trip. You walked in today and said, "Will, I booked it."
My trip is from the 16th through the 26th, 24th. I don't know. I have
So
to
you bought
check
a
in,
flight?
but I haven't bought the flight yet. I booked the trip. I haven't bought the flight.
What do you mean you booked the trip? Like the
Wait a
hotel?
minute. Then you didn't.
Hotels?
So I'm going on like a tour thing that takes care of all the hotels and takes care of like the transit.
You
from
hired
all
a
of this
travel
stuff,
like a travel agent?
kind of like that. So like it's already predetermined, and then like it ends in Tokyo. I'm going to do an extra couple days in Tokyo all by myself doing whatever I want.
He's trying to find a wife.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
and then, hey, breeding visa. We'll see. But
Is that a thing?
yeah, you haven't heard
The
about these
population
breed-
is declining significantly.
yeah, the
Birth
like,
rate's low.
Japan's
So
That's
they're,
doing
everywhere,
they're
it.
just
though,
asking
brother.
the lads to go over there
I
and
think
breed.
Sweden's
true.
doing it too or something. I don't know.
Ooh.
Probably everywhere.
Say that
Population's
again?
declining.
Can I get a time machine? That sounds
Yeah.
sick.
But yeah, so I haven't booked the flights yet. I just need to make sure. So I'm assuming I'll probably leave Wednesday or Thursday. It just all depends on when I can get the flights and the layover.
We were trying to figure out earlier because I'm going to be in Italy for my brother-in-law's wedding, and we were like trying to figure out earlier if Randy and I are close. Would Randy and I be closer to each other if I stayed in Texas and he was in Japan, or are we further from each other when I'm in Italy and he's in Japan?
Ooh.
It's way closer distance-wise than you would ever think.
Yeah, but that flight, man, there's a lot of no-fly zones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tough.
Dude,
You
that's
think
what,
the
that's
war
what
will
they
be
called
over
me
by
when I
then?
was a cornerback for my high school team.
No-fly zone.
Yeah.
You think Russia will be okay by then?
No.
Good to go.
In a month?
Yeah.
No. No, I think if anything, it's probably going to get a little bit worse leading up to the
It'll probably get worse.
November.
I mean, the airlines right now, people getting stuck at the Atlanta airport for 3 days.
Dude, I've seen so many tweets being like, no one's covering this Atlanta airport stuff. And I'm like, I am
everywhere.
seeing so
Yeah.
much Atlanta airport stuff. Like, I don't know what you guys are
All
seeing.
right. I'm embarrassed. I did not know the extent of it.
What's going on, Mayor Pete?
Oh, there you go. Hey,
I got questions.
what I mean, is this all because this isn't the Microsoft thing, is it? Still?
The CrowdStrike thing.
Yeah, the crowd. They got to change that name.
It's a bad name.
What are they doing?
Sounds like a video game.
Yeah,
It
does.
does.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
But
Yeah,
like
it sounds
a
just like
problematic video game.
Yeah, yeah.
Typically, you don't want to strike the crowd.
Yeah, CrowdStrike was that one mission in Modern Warfare 2,
That was the mission where you blow up Ariana Grande's concert.
pretty much.
What?
Dan's doing two different things. There's a mission in Modern Warfare 2 where you like get out of an elevator and you just mow down a crowd of people in an airport that are like innocents.
Oh, cool.
It was a very big thing.
GTA is coming out soon.
Why did they have
it's
that in
not.
there? I remember that.
It's
Wait, didn't
absolutely
you have
not.
like a choice to do it or not? No, whatever.
Yeah, but you're doing
No one
it.
has a
You're
choice.
doing it.
You're like,
Yeah, does anyone have a choice?
Remember, no witnesses.
No, the airlines are kind of, they seem to be fucking up a lot more. I don't know. Maybe we're just covering it more. That's probably it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
we're
case.
just getting worse. Everyone's carrying.
You remember that 2-week stretch when like trains were just falling apart? Trains were just like falling off the track. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it was like, no, they're not anymore.
Can you imagine if you were like the guy whose job it was to make sure trains don't go off the track and you're on vacation?
It's a
you're
thankless
like,
job.
oh, fuck. My Slack's blowing up right now.
Like, hang on, I got to take this. We just had another derailment.
Yeah.
What if the bikes in Austin start to have some issues? The cabbies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
They like the pedicabs?
Yeah.
That's the lifeblood of Austin.
Fuck those guys.
Austin was a better place when that was more prevalent than the Lime scooters.
Yeah. I'd rather go back to the pedicabs and lime scooters.
If somebody hacks the
Pedicab
Lime
guys are
scooters,
mean though. They like yell at you.
yeah, they don't fuck around.
Like if you tell them you don't want to ride, they're like, all right, fine.
And then you get on
What?
one, like you think you're getting a good deal. It's like, oh yeah, we just got out of ACL, we got on the pedicab. It's like that'll be like $250.
Dude, yeah, post ACL pedicabs
Like,
gonna
oh.
run you a
We went like 4 blocks.
Yeah,
Dude.
you can haggle. You know that they set the prices. It's not like it's a determined thing like Uber. Like you can haggle with them. Be like,
you can do
"Nah."
that with all
yeah, I
aspects
lose
of
most
life,
actually,
true.
just to be clear.
And if you run off, what are they gonna do? They can't leave their pedicab. It's their livelihood. So they're gonna like chase you on it
What
for
if
a
you
little
ju-
bit.
What if you just pushed them off the pedicab and stole the pedicab?
Yeah, you.
They have a web gun they shoot at you.
Oh, they
Every
do.
time.
Okay.
You just get tased by the pedicab guy.
God,
You're
that's
viral.
down real bad.
Dave's
Down-
just face down on Rainy Street after getting tased by the pedicab
Then they
guy.
just pickpocket you
Yeah.
Yep.
and they take you for everything you
They
have.
take
Yeah.
my socks and my shoes. What was the deal? Randy's going to Japan.
He's
Cool.
going to Japan. I wanted us to
Japan.
go to Australia though at the end of the year.
I still am interested in going, but I will see what
Less
my
interested
finances are
now.
like that.
Hey,
Yeah,
well, make sure you book it 2 weeks out,
yeah.
and make sure you don't know when you're actually going.
I know when I know when I'm going. I just need to figure out the flight situation.
This fall is going to be a nightmare. I got to travel all over the country.
Really?
I got to go to. I'm going to Michigan, Texas, and Ann
Oh, you
Arbor.
Oh, that's huge.
Oregon,
I
Oregon
canceled
State.
my plans for that.
Are you going to Ann Arbor?
No. I was going to go to the Michigan Texas game, but because we're going to Italy for a wedding, I don't want to return and then immediately go somewhere the next weekend. I want to be at home and I want to enjoy myself. And I also don't care about the game enough to do it. I'd much rather watch it from my couch.
If this was last year's Michigan team, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was last year's, might be a little more fun. But like, I've been to the big house enough.
Never
Like,
been.
I'm not going
Be
to
my
be
first time.
like I've been enough now that I'm not wowed when I walk in. So it's like I'm not going to have that going for me. I don't like Texas football enough to go travel for an away game that's not SEC. I'd much rather go to Bama or LSU or
Ole
something
Miss.
like that than go to Michigan at this point.
Agree. Or like hell, I'd rather go to Bourbon and Beyond. Will.
Take that out, Randy.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a
Leading
crazy
in.
event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
This Weekend in Fun presented by Bourbon and Beyond. We've got a major Bourbon and Beyond update for you. We have a couple major updates for you guys. Will the Wash Media crew be there? Yes. Is it September 19th through 22nd at the Highland Festival grounds at Kentucky Exposition Center in Louisville, Kentucky? Absolutely. But the biggest announcement we have to make is that we were mistaken last episode. Mistaken. They have replaced Neil Young
Oh,
with Sting.
Sting.
Sting. If you're not familiar with Bourbon Beyond, it's a unique immersive festival that includes some of the best music talent in the country music, Americana, classic rock, alternative, whatever. I'm not even going to name the genres because you'd rather hear about who's actually going to be there. Sting, Beck, Dave Matthews Band, Tedeschi Trucks Band, Zach Bryan, Cody Jinks, Tyler Childers, My Morning Jacket, Matchbox 20, The National, Whiskey Myers. It still hasn't fallen off, and we're this far down the list.
Mount
They got it
Joy?
all. Dylan's favorite, Mount Joy.
Maren Morris.
You're going to meet her in the middle, Dave?
She's right. She's going to be there. She's going to be there.
Why don't you hold up a giant sign that says, meet me in the middle, Marin?
Boy, that would be so sad. But I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll fucking do it again.
Dude, meet me by the Marin Morris sign.
That's the tat I would get is Goofy. I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
That's the tat.
I'm fine with that.
That's my meme tat.
How do you read that?
Oh, I can do it again.
Yeah.
That's how you
that's
read
that- Yep. That's exactly how it needs to be read. For more information about Bourbon and Beyond, please visit bourbonandbeyond.com. They believe in quality over quantity, so please drink responsibly. But there is a link to purchase tickets in the description of this episode. So please go check it out. And if you see us there, say what up.
Say it just like that.
Say what up.
I'll
Dan-
be the guy with the sign in the pit.
Actually, let's start with Dan. What's Dan getting into this weekend?
Randy, what are we doing? What do you want to do? You go paddleboarding? What's the weather like?
Good potential that. Is it going to be rainy? I don't know. I have no.
Really? You guys going to rainy?
Oh no, we're not going there.
Oh, we're not getting murked,
Yeah,
no.
what are you talking about?
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
wake up in the river.
Yeah, I gotta go to Japan. I can't get murdered. I have no plans this weekend as of right now, and I'm trying to spend a little money because I just spent so much on this Japan trip. So, but yeah, if we want to just do something like paddleboarding, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe paddleboard.
I like the idea. I like when Randy doesn't have anything to do over the weekend because that means that we're going to get at least 2 videos that get posted to his Instagram the following week.
We can hit up a pool. I saw you were at the Austin hotel.
Motel, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to babysit
pretty
my
cool.
kids for me on Friday while my wife's out of town?
I don't think Sally would ever let me do that.
I think she'd be okay with it.
I don't know. If
I think
would.
she'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm super busy. I can't babysit.
I thought you just said you didn't
Oh,
have
no,
anything to
it
do.
didn't sound like you were.
Can you help me move this weekend?
Sorry, man.
I got a truck.
Yeah. Perfect. So you're just doing nothing this weekend besides trying to get Randy to go out and do something?
I'll probably try to get outside, get some sun.
Okay.
I never really. I don't know. I can't really make plans. I'm always on call
Yeah.
at a certain extent.
You're like a doctor.
A little bit. You know,
You're the pod doctor.
Got to produce right wing media.
Dude, he's Dr. Pod.
Dude, Dr. Pod.
What are you
I-
doing? You smoking something?
No, we're going to Houston Friday.
Oh, really?
North of Houston. Yeah, we're going to Alyssa, my wife's uncle's place, and we usually go on the 4th. We didn't go this year just due to scheduling, but we're gonna
You're
go.
running back 4th of July?
Basically,
That's kind of I'm very jealous right now.
basically hanging out there doing pool stuff. He usually does a brisket or ribs or both. I'll help. I don't want to like intrude,
Does
but
he
I'll
know
be
that
there.
you're nice with it though? Like, is he aware of the skill?
I don't like to advertise, you know.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of
like-
like when someone asks if you're good at golf. You can't just be like, "No, I'm sick."
Maybe this time around, I'll be like, "Hey, man, you should really pull those ribs and wrap them and throw them back on." Like, I know you're doing it one way, and you should also spritz it with some little apple juice. Man.
Just do it for him, and when he sees you doing it, just wink at him.
he'll respect it.
Have you done a brisket yet and posted it?
Yes, I've done a couple.
What's your like? What do you think you're the
It's
best
fine.
at? If you
Ribs.
start Davey's barbecue shack tomorrow, is ribs like the thing?
Ribs, but ribs aren't tough.
Oh, but dude, I'm telling you, Dave, I'm not just trying to glaze you generationally right now. The
Okay.
ribs that you made at Dillon's house were the best ribs I've ever had.
Those were really, really good.
It's a bad pork town. So,
Is
I mean,
Austin a
you-
bad pork town?
Yeah, so you probably have some of the better ribs.
Didn't you used to call your dorm
in
pork
the
town?
Central
I did.
Texas area.
I did. I didn't know that Austin had a pork problem.
Texas more known for their cow
It's true.
barbecue. Yeah.
It's true. It's a cattle play. What's a pork in more Carolinas, right?
Yeah, Carolina, even like a St. Louis barbecue or Kansas City barbecue. Yeah,
Okay, so yeah.
Kansas City's the top barbecue I'd like to try.
it's not great.
Okay.
They cover everything with sauce. It's probably my
So
least
do I.
favorite. I like Memphis better.
Okay.
I
I've
thought
never had
Memphis was
I've never
saucy.
been to Memphis. Not
Memphis is
sure-
known for the ribs.
I'm worried I'll never go to Memphis.
Memphis has more of a dry rub.
They do the dry rub.
Yeah.
Why did I associate Memphis with the sauce?
That is Kansas City.
Okay. Good to know.
Who's got the vinegar sauce?
That's
That
the
is
Carolinas.
Carolinas,
The Carolinas. See, I think I'd freak with that.
yeah. And they're a
I
pork
like
play
it.
with the chopped pork.
Who's got those burnt ends on lock? Who's the burnt end region?
That is Kansas City. as
Okay. I like burnt ends. It's not my like ultimate, but I like to have the option.
I also like that I don't really have a horse in the race.
Yeah,
So I get to be more of an objective
it is nice.
Wait,
participant.
who barbecues horse?
Dan's right.
I'd eat barbecue horse.
But I would say Texas is probably 1 to me.
Okay.
Memphis 2, Carolina 3, Kansas City 4.
We need to hit up.
That's a controversial take, I think.
I would love to hit up that new. I don't know how new it is. The Egyptian barbecue spot in town.
Heard good things.
I mean, it's probably ruined because Rogan like legitimately did like a hard post from there.
Yeah.
So probably won't be able to go for another couple.
I
of years.
also love
but-
the drama that surrounds Austin barbecue.
Yeah, it's great.
Ooh,
so good.
Speaking of which, I could do some Leroy and Lewis this weekend.
Dude, Leroy and Lewis
Heat
there.
Roy
Brick and
Lewis.
mortar. Yeah.
Brick and mortar. I haven't been.
I could
yet.
do that. Yeah, I'd do that.
They shut down the truck.
Oh, it's gone.
The truck is gone,
But the
but the brick and mortar
mortar's there.
remains, which I have not been to. But I did have the burger from Leroy and Lewis.
It's great.
So good.
Very good. Very, very rich, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
But very good. What about you?
I'm not doing much. My wife is out of town for a shower, a baby shower. She's not just leaving town to take a shower. And so I will be at home with the boys. If I can get them down early enough. I've got a couple vinyls that I've gotten in the mail that I haven't listened to yet. I'd love to spin those and see what up.
Picking up the sticks, maybe.
Yeah,
Been playing college football 25 yet?
I have. I'm okay. I'm not
Defense is
very good.
really hard.
So I haven't been playing defense at all. After
You sim it?
you told me. No, you told me defense was hard. So I signed up as OC, and I'm just playing offensive snaps right
Okay.
now. I wanted to tackle one
It's a
thing
good
at a
move.
time.
It's a good move.
Are there psychos out
puns.
there just doing defense?
That
Like
sounds
DC.
awful. I mean, that's honestly that's probably what I should do because I'm not terrible on offense, but I do think that if I wanted to actually get good, just only playing defensive stands would be probably the move.
I've now played enough college football 25 to talk myself into UCF making the college football playoff.
Let's ride.
Okay.
Well, it's 12 teams.
I know that's not true. That's not accurate.
I
We're not
always-
going to win the Big 12, but I think we will.
I've been doing
after
this
playing.
thing lately where Sally leaves town and I don't eat dinner because by the time I get the boys down and they're all fed and stuff like that, like I just end up eating their scraps and going to bed.
Just graze.
I'm thinking about maybe going to the grocery store tomorrow.
Huge.
Where you go? Central
And
Market?
I'm for this run, I will be going to Central Market because I like to
Big spender.
I like to have something fancy to look forward to when I have no option of leaving the house. You know what I mean? When it's like, okay, I'm probably going to be here most of the time with these boys. I want to toss something nice on the grill.
Got it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Couple grass-fed steaks or something.
We'll see.
Maybe you should have like, I don't know, 8 great men over.
Ooh.
For a dinner.
Ooh. Can my sons count as 2 of them?
Yeah, they're great.
Okay.
8
Okay.
great men.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie's having trouble eating steak lately.
What about 12 angry men?
Nah. No, this is just like a place where the ideas flow, no alcohol.
How about a hateful 8?
The Hateful Eight, yeah.
Never saw it.
Watch it on a plane.
Every time I see
Real
the Hateful
wild.
Eight somewhere, like I see it, like if I'm on a streaming service and it says Hateful Eight, for some reason, every time I see it, I just think to myself, Dave, watch that on a plane.
Don't know what, I mean,
It's like one of the most beautiful movies that Tarantino's done.
Okay, maybe I'll watch them.
Not to be watched on a plane. I did
Not to
just
be
acquire a
watched on a
sound bar, Dan. So
Yeah, I need to watch
maybe I
it
need to watch
again.
some stuff.
I thought the movie itself dragged.
Take your kids to go see Twista.
Dude, I can't take
Where's he playing?
I can't take a 3-year-old
Oh,
and
he's
a
down at the
9-month-old to
amphitheater.
Twisters.
He can make you
Yeah.
a celebrity overnight.
I'm so in love with Daisy Edgar Jones from that movie.
I heard she's very mid.
I believe it.
Like
yeah,
as an actress?
As an actress, not as a person.
she's good. I think she's a decent actress, but like she's also
They don't give her a lot.
she's also a British woman who's tasked with playing an Oklahoman.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they could have just done a better job casting that, even though I'm in love with her.
True. How does she roll her joints in that movie?
Peeping the gram.
She's probably terrible at rolling joints. You know,
I don't know.
Also, is Glenn Powell a good actor or is he just hot?
he's got moxie. You know,
He's got charisma.
yeah. Like I think the charisma carries
I
him a
think
long
he's
way.
good enough of an actor. To
Is he
be-
hot? Is the question I have.
He's a very hot man.
But he gets criticized for his face a lot for looking like a ferret or whatever.
Me too.
isn't Rodent Men like in
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, true.
Is it Rodent Boy Summer?
Yeah,
Rodent Boy
it's
Summer.
Rodent Man Summer.
Like Matt Healy.
Big for Willem Dafoe.
He's very big for him.
Did you see the clip of him going wild on Twitter recently, where he had some guys on Subway and he thought he was gonna get like busted and like it was when New York was kind of bad, crime was bad. I was with my son on the subway, saw these guys angling toward me, and I thought they were gonna do something. And then one of them said something to the effect of like, "Nah, it's got to be him. He's the only person with that face." It's like, yeah, he is the only person with a face that looks like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And you got to keep your head on the swivel now after Moranis got punched in New York City.
Dude, yeah, if people are
they get Buscemi
punching
too?
Moranis, like that's
They also got Buscemi.
what?
Yeah. Somebody hit Buscemi.
I mean, Buscemi's got a punchable face.
He is very ferret-like.
I could see him being like a dick in public because he's kind of a dick in his movies.
He's just a character from Curb.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
that's him.
Mhm.
That may be right.
Yeah, I could see someone just punching him just because he's being an asshole.
Yeah,
He's
she's
definitely
very
playing himself
attractive,
in
Will.
Death of Stalin.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm also in love with her because she was in Normal People, which is the most heart wrenching series of all time, and I was just like, I want the best for you, girl.
I got to.
I need it.
I'm very interested to see because the Oklahoma accent's not an easy one.
Apparently, the soundtrack for Twisters is pretty cheesy, which is perfect for me.
I'll say right now, Oklahoma's a top 50 state in this country.
It's one of my favorite Midwestern states.
I'll say this: I've been to Tulsa a couple times. Tulsa's great; it's fine. Like I like Tulsa. Driving from Tulsa to Austin, I could not wait to get across the border. I was just like, "Get me out of this state right now."
You didn't stop in Ardmore,
dude. We stopped one place, and I thought I was going to get my ass kicked immediately.
You go to
it was so
Bricktown?
clear I wasn't from those parts.
Bricktown's. I don't think anybody goes to Bricktown anymore.
Did you meet the king of Tulsa while you were there?
I didn't, unfortunately. He was out of town on a trip.
Great show, Tulsa King. Not a great show, but I'm watching it anyway.
But it's sly.
I know it's a truly like it's the biggest waste of time in my life. Like if someone were to audit me and be like, "Hey, let's talk. I'm like your life coach."
Have you
I
ever
go
watched
to
a Sly movie and been like, that was a great use of time?
I used to really, really enjoy the Rocky movies. That was something I would watch if I stayed home.
What's the
sick.
best Rocky movie?
4.
Which one's that? Fights the Russian?
Drago?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Philadelphia's best athlete.
He is our biggest sports hero, and he's fictional and he loses half the time. It's very on brand.
He has no defense.
Yeah. Why am I watching movies about a dude who loses?
Right?
Like, I like boxers who never lose.
Build a statue of Apollo.
No, the best Rocky is the one where he buys what's
The
her name?
robot?
The robot. Wait, is it? There's a song too. That
Then he gets
plays.
into a street fight.
I didn't realize that Michael B. Jordan was directing Creed.
Yeah.
Those have been decent.
Do they need him directing it?
I don't know.
Kind of
Let's
want him
get
to
on his
focus on the
resi.
role.
But
Let's
most
get
of the
on his
Rockies are
resi.
just that, right? Like, all right, I watched it.
Yeah,
I don't need to again.
that's fair. I agree with that.
You big Rambo guy?
I've only seen the first, so no, not really. I
Okay,
guess.
now I'm like desperate to figure out one single
Sly movie?
Sly movie that's like something I'd watch
Like, you
again.
need to see this.
Yeah, like okay, who was he in Guardians of the Galaxy? Is he like an animal?
He voices,
He's in the second one. He's like
Okay,
another
I didn't see the second
Ravager.
one.
Oh yeah.
Did I see the second one?
Well, you need to
cliffhanger.
to follow the MCU. You have to watch that.
I mean, this is brutal.
Cliffhanger, dude.
Ants. He was in Men in Black.
Oh yeah, he was. Ants is good.
No, Ants is not good. As
Ants
someone,
is
as someone
worth
who's
it.
watched Ants in the last 2 years, it's not good.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Bean and Pete Blackburn for
it's not
forcing us
better
to watch
than
Ants.
Bug's Life.
Oh my god, this is just a.
We watched both of those.
It's kind of not great when you really break it down.
Yeah, Ants was pretty dark.
It's very dark.
Oh yeah, genocide. Straight up genocide in that movie. Just saying.
Kids probably shouldn't watch it.
No,
No,
They're
No.
not ready for it.
I tried to tell my son last night that violence is bad, and he looked at me and just goes, "No." Like, all right.
They're getting them
Why?
ready for the military-industrial complex.
he
Yeah.
chose violence.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get drafted at some point.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna go watch Twisters.
Twisters.
I've seen enough of this.
You want to go see
Instagram.
Twisters? I'll see
Eh.
Twisters this weekend.
I'll see
Maybe.
Twisters.
I heard really good things. Apparently, the experience is very immersive.
I heard it's fun. It's a fun watch.
Back to the theaters.
When somebody says it's a fun watch, that means like, look, not that good, but like you'll never watch it again. But it's
Right,
just like,
a lot of Sly movies.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Is it-
Expendables.
Everybody wants.
Is Deadpool and Wolverine out yet?
I don't know.
That's one I want to go see.
I'll see it
I
with
should
you.
have seen Furiosa.
But you have like a 2-week window to watch movies in the theaters at this point.
Yeah,
Before they're on streaming services. What happened?
I've been to one movie theater since we had our first kid.
I miss going to the movies.
It's 3.5 years.
I love the movies.
I know, I do too, and I just don't go anymore. I can't. I don't want to pay a babysitter to watch my kids, so I can go sit in a dark room and watch a movie. I can just do that after they go to bed.
They can't watch themselves?
Nah,
Not yet.
Nah.
What's
You
their
could put him to
deal?
bed and leave, you know?
I'm definitely seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. It comes out Friday.
Ugh.
No, I'm good. Ryan Reynolds stinks.
Wow, that's I still don't get that
Anti-Wrexham
take.
guy now.
He's just a lot. He's just a lot.
He's too popular.
He's just a lot.
He's too successful.
No,
Too
I
hot.
saw a tweet like yesterday that just said something about how he's got a terrible filmography, and I don't think it's terrible. I just think he does films in a vein that is just not the movies that I watch. Not a Deadpool guy.
Fan Wilder, first pair of boobs I ever saw.
Really?
Yeah,
So you never saw The Great Outdoors as a kid?
yeah.
Oh,
Aren't you
God.
gonna wear that? Naomi.
Dude, I'm watching The
I
Great
know.
Outdoors this
Back
weekend.
in
With
It's
that
way too
soundbar,
long to
dude.
get to the bottom of that.
You never saw
Or the top.
Titanic?
I think I saw.
That was the
It's
first
just-
one I
yeah.
saw on the big screen. Like that's the first one those are the first boobs that I saw on like a big screen. Titanic.
Not like your parents' desktop.
Yep.
That's not a big screen. Just saying.
Yeah, not on the gateway.
Not that took like 38 minutes to load,
Mm-hmm. Download on LimeWire.
along with like whatever CrowdStrike that's gonna ruin your parents' computer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
And then you
It's
never
full circle.
actually know what you're going to get porno-wise because the name never matched the video.
it's true. Like, oh, okay. I guess I can.
It's like, I just spent 2 days downloading this.
Thank you,
On that
Dan.
note, I think we leave.
Good stuff, Dan.
Hey, Dan,
Hey, thanks
thank
for
you for
having
coming
me.
in. It's been a pleasure.
Softcore history, wherever you can find podcasts.